I'm Danny Woods. I'm an orthopedic surgeon who works at St. Catherine's Hospital, and I specialize in orthopedic sports medicine. I've been lucky enough to work with many NFL players, and I'm a huge fan of football. I'm here to discuss with you 5 reasons why you may want your child to be more than a one-sport athlete, and that includes football. Reason number 1, overuse injuries. This is probably the most important orthopedic reason. Specializing in one sport, which means specializing in a sport for 8 months or greater per year, can cause up to a 36% increased risk of overuse injury. These injuries are really sport specific. If you look at tennis, baseball, volleyball, the tennis serve is a repetitive motion. Baseball pitching is a repetitive motion. Swimming, a stroke is a repetitive motion. So these things can cause overuse injuries to shoulders, elbows, knees, etc. Reason number 2, to be more competitive for a college scholarship. I know that sounds a little bit counterintuitive. Maybe I would want to specialize in one sport, but believe it or not, 71% of NCAA football players actually played multiple sports in high school. 42 out of 47 of the most recent recruits under Urban Meyer, my alma mater of Ohio State, played multiple sports in high school. And 122 out of 128 NFL quarterbacks actually played multiple sports in high school. Reason number 3, less mental burnout. Early specialization in a specific sport for your child can cause increased psychological stress, can cause the child to become bored with and want to drop out of that sport altogether. They may tell you things like, this sport feels more like a job, but they may not want to quit because they don't want to disappoint coaches, family, and fellow players. So it's important to be attuned to those types of things. Reason number 4, physical skill development. Playing multiple sports can develop different areas of the body. These can be baseline skills that can be usable across sports. Looking at one specific example, Roger Federer, who's probably the greatest tennis player to ever play the game, was encouraged to play soccer, badminton, and basketball as a child. He didn't really specialize in tennis until he was 15 or 16. Using all of these skills that he used, including the eye-hand coordination and footwork, has made him the greatest tennis player to ever play the game. Reason number 5, and the final reason, social skill development. Believe it or not, your child will be a more well-rounded child if he does different activities, including playing different sports. He'll find different groups of friends. He or she will also be able to know how to interact in a group setting. For example, your child may be a star at football and get all the accolades, but be an average tennis player or an average baseball player. This still teaches that same teamwork and learning a different role. In conclusion, early specialization in one sport for your child can lead to overuse injuries and mental burnout. Playing multiple sports will benefit your child's social and physical development. Finally, the vast majority of elite athletes did not specialize in their particular sport until after high school. So putting all of these things together, you can see why those 5 reasons are very important, and you should at least consider playing multiple sports. I very much appreciate your time. Thank you.